Do you know how much influence the mayor actually has over the subway system? I'm Pat Kernan. Before we get to the end of this underground block, I'm going to tell you about City Hall politics and New York City Transit. New York One Transit reporter Samantha Liebman is with me to answer some questions about this. The subways and the buses are mostly state jurisdiction, the MTA, but there are some places where the mayor's jurisdiction and the MTA meet.
Yes, and basically it's in public safety. The mayor controls the NYPD and the NYPD patrols the subway. And it is an issue in this campaign, but subway crime is actually very low right now.
But even when the numbers are low, if there's a perception that crime is bad, that becomes an issue for a mayor or a mayoral candidate.
It's perception versus reality, and the mayor has to fight that. And one of the ways that Mayor Adams has done that is put more police in the subway.
The MTA sets the fare so that determines affordability of the subway. But separately, the mayor and the city council have the Fair Fares program that they fund, which says that people under a certain income threshold can apply for reduced fares.
And that threshold right now is set at 140%.
140% of the poverty level.
And it is going to go up to 150%, but the city council actually wanted to go up to 200%, but the mayor did not go along with that in the current budget.
And there are still people who are eligible who haven't signed up.
Exactly. The MTA does a lot of outreach, but the city also has a role to play. The mayor can control that as well, because a fraction, about 300,000 people are currently enrolled, and it could be over 1 million.
Let's tie this back into the mayor's race. On the Fair Fares program, is there a difference between where these candidates stand?
Well, they really haven't talked about it except for Zohran Mamdani, who wants to do free buses, but the MTA says that they rather see targeted affordability, meaning increase the Fair Fares eligibility and enrollment.
And then when it comes to the NYPD and subway safety, how much of a difference between the candidate positions is there?
There actually is not much of a difference. They're all proposing more police except for Zohran Mamdani, and also pushing for more homeless and mental health outreach as well, better lighting, different fare arrays to keep people from jumping the fare. But a lot of that is already being done by the MTA and NYPD.
And Mamdani has definitely recalibrated his NYPD comments now that we're past the primary, talking more about maintaining existing policing, but still having that aspect of outreach and mental health services.
That's right, and in the subway, that actually happens. The MTA police accompany social workers and other mental health professionals to help people, and the city also has a program that does that as well.
We're at the end of our underground block, thank you. My L train's just over here, so I'm gonna grab it.
I'm gonna get my A train.
Okay, thanks, Samantha.